He should never have been here. Lawanjeen Abdul Rahim Zai, a murderer posing as a child from Afghanistan, waltzed into this country and left chaos in his wake. There were 2 people murdered in Serbia, but that wasn't enough to actually stop our broken system from taking him in with open arms. We housed him, we schooled him, bizarrely because he's not a child, and then we expelled him for carrying a knife, and no one thought to check his background. 2 days before he stabbed the aspiring Royal Marine Tom Roberts to death, the police knew that he was carrying a machete. But as usual, they did nothing. Perhaps if this fella had been waving a flag of St. George outside of a mosque, he would have had the bobbies round a little bit faster. So now we get to pay for him to sit in a British prison for 29 years, while pensioners can't afford to heat their homes. He should be deported. But no, he's staying here, living off you as taxpayers, some of which he's terrorised. And let's not forget, a dentist figured out that he wasn't a child right away. It's apparently harder to establish someone's age these days than it is to resolve world peace. I mean, just look at the fella. You wouldn't put him in a bloody school, would you? Italy and Norway kicked him out without a second thought. But here, we sent his fingerprints to countries and didn't even bother to ask them for follow-up information. It's like some twisted game of pass the parcel throughout Europe, and the prize once they get to Britain is a double murderer on the loose. And then there's this absolute farce. The inquest into Tom Roberts' death was scrapped because it supposedly doesn't meet the criteria for Article 2 of the European Convention of Human Rights. Apparently, the state didn't know of any immediate risk to life. Well, I'm not Inspector bloody Cluedo, but I think I can figure that one out. A bloke with 2 murders under his belt, repeatedly caught with knives, and we're saying there wasn't an immediate risk. Fuck me, what does it take to actually judge someone as being a risk to the British public? And now, the family of Tom Roberts are being robbed of the truth that they deserve through an official inquiry. The European Convention of Human Rights, the plaything of all good terrorists. And this is all to hush this up and allow the murderous migrant merry-go-round spin on and on. God rest you, Tom Roberts, and I'm terribly sorry for the whole family.